The longest winning streak of men's college basketball belongs to Stony Brook University. The Seawolves have won 18 consecutive games. And joining us in the studio are Jameel Warney, the two-time Conference Player of the Year, and head coach Steve Pikiell, the three-time America East Coach of the Year. Guys, thanks for making the trip from Suffolk County tonight. And Steve, the streak lives on after a victory today, but not by much, over New Hampshire by 1.
I know it was a scary one today, but, you know, we did enough to win. Jameel had a huge block to save the game, actually. But sometimes during a streak like this, you have to grind some games out, and we certainly did that tonight.
Jameel, this is one that you really had to have, but it wasn't easy, was it?
Oh, no, they're a tough team. We felt like we had to play good today. At the end of the game, we was up 1, so that's all that matters. We won, and we got to get better.
Tell me about the end of the game and the way it unfolded and how you saved your ball club.
I mean, their player had a great drive to the basket, and I felt like I should just help. And I felt like it was a great energy for me to just block the shot, and I'm happy it wasn't a foul.
You had 8 blocks in this game. Were you worried at all and saying, if I overcommit here, I could get called for the foul?
Oh, yes, you always got to think about that. But at the end of the day, you got to make a play on the ball, and I'm happy I did that, and I'm happy they didn't call a foul.
What a game for Warney. 60 points, 8 boards, and 8 blocks. And, Steve, this is the kind of thing you get from him every night, don't you?
I mean, he's just been tremendous. He's broken every school record that we have. I mean, he's been the winningest player ever to play for us, and he's a great kid on top of it, and he's a graduate, too. So he's done all the things that we ask of any of our players, and he's done double duty in most areas.
And, Jameel, this is a senior-laden ball club. Do you think that experience really has helped your team have the success this year?
Oh, yes. I feel like our 3 best players are our senior class with me, Carson Pierford, and Rayshawn McGrew. And I feel like how we lead, the underclassmen lead by us, and we're just happy to be the leaders of this group.
Steve, talk a little bit about the success that you guys have enjoyed this year. And over the past 5 years, you're always in the tournament in terms of your conference tournament, getting to the final game. I know this year you want to take the next step.
We really do. We've had a great program in the last 6, 7 years, been as good as any, and it's been exciting. Today was a sellout, packed crowd. The community's really gotten involved and have made it a tough place to come and play. But we've won a lot of road games, too, so it's been, you know, a tremendous journey. It all needs to be capped off the right way, and we're hoping to do that in the next few weeks.
One of the best teams in the nation on the road. You're also 12-0 at home. And, Jameel, I look at the fact that you've lost the conference finals in 2011, 2012, 2014, 2015, so close to a tournament. What would it mean to finally get there this year?
Oh, just be a huge burden off our backs. We're doing this for the community. We're doing this for all the people who paved the way for us, the alumni, our trainers, our athletic director, the academic advisor. We're doing it for everybody. We feel like we're putting ourselves in a great position to see that right now.
Let's talk about your game a little bit. Almost 2,000 points or over 1,000 rebounds. Do you pride yourself on being an all-around player?
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of the best players in the country, and I have to prove that day in and day out. And I feel like I do that, and I feel like I just have to keep on being a great leader, a great player, and keep on being consistent.
Consistent's a big word, Steve. He's got 56 double-doubles in his career, 24 this year. So he doesn't just do it once in a while. He does it every night.
You know what? He's been throughout his whole career. He was Rookie of the Year. He was Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. So he plays both ends of the floor. He's gotten better every year, too. And I do think his best basketball is ahead of him. He's going to play basketball for a long time after Stony Brook, for sure.
Jameel, your last loss was December 12th versus Northeastern. That's 2 months ago. How have you guys gotten through this stretch?
After that loss, we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned that we have to play together as a team. Sacrifice, that's the big word we've been using over these 2 months, and I feel like just how we're playing right now can show that this winning is all that matters.
Steve, the losses to Vanderbilt, Notre Dame, Northeastern, and Western Kentucky early on, do you think that equipped this ball club to make this run?
There's no doubt we played our best non-conference schedule. And when you play teams like that are picked second in the SEC, Vanderbilt, take them to overtime. And then obviously, you know, a good Notre Dame's been playing too lately. We saw them early in the season. Terrific Northeastern team, and all those were road games, too. So we challenged ourselves with a great schedule, and it's really paid dividends now that we got into conference play.
Jameel, you're getting votes in the top 25. Did you ever think when you came to Stony Brook that would happen?
But it's just a great progress for us as a whole community in Stony Brook to just keep on improving. Now that we got votes in the top 25, we're just going to keep on improving day in and day out, and hopefully in 5 years from now, we're beat the top 25.
Steve, 5 straight 20-win seasons, 250 wins overall as a Division I program. What is the limit for this program in your mind?
I tell you what, the school itself is just growing in leaps and bounds, and our program is a part of that. And we keep getting good players, and they work hard and they get better. I mean, this program has a chance to be really special.
Jameel Warney, head coach Steve Pikiell, thanks for coming in. You guys are on fire. Keep it up. Hope you get to the big dance. You guys deserve it this year.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with more in just a moment. The streak lives on for Stony Brook. Tell your friends. We'll be back.